Peace, family, and we are back. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Skitlanta streets. So we're gonna hop in here with the one I was waiting for. Bethany finds out Lynette is about to go down. Mr. Newberg tells her that the police are on the way. Now I wasn't too sure. I thought Lynette came back to Atlanta. I know last conversation we saw with her, she was trying to talk to Jaden about moving with the baby and his family to Atlanta so he can be around them and just better opportunities for him down in Atlanta as opposed to Montana. And he said he would consider it. So when they had that conversation on the phone, I thought that she was back home. Now, is she in Montana? Put in the comments if you heard she said she in Montana. I didn't know she was back there. I believe Mr. Newberg said something about he got connections, so he was going to try to help her. Does Bethany know that he was going to help her with this? I don't still proceed with this or not, because she was told him that she was kind of nervous on how that would go, or if she was going to press charges because of what it would do to the marriage. After everything that went down with Miami and Puerto Rico and all this is about to transpire, this added to it with Lynette is going to really blow the spot. And I hope to God that it causes him to step up and get a divorce from. If all of this does not cause Larry to leave this woman, I'm done with Larry. Whatever happens to Larry happens. This man evidently has some deep trauma or unmentioned conviction or I don't know what was in their marriage contract that makes him can't ever leave her. I don't know. But I know last she spoke to her father about this, she was nervous about that situation and even wanting to proceed with the charges against Lynette. So let's see what Dad did. But Mr. Newberger, you crossed the line. If you proceeded with this, you are totally wrong. That's that white privilege for you.
Really need to get these tenants to clean up after
Yeah, I
themselves. This is
know.
just, oh,
Dad, why are you moving this stuff around? Where's Greg? He's supposed to be doing this, not you.
Yeah, well, he's not here, so I did it.
Oh, do you need some help?
No, it's done. Just want you to know that thing out in Montana, turns out I know the sheriff and the chief of police out there.
Wow.
in,
Just so happens.
Wheatgrass, and I
Wow.
called in a favor, so she's going to be arrested.
Ooh, the
sometime this
unmelanated
weekend,
people
I
and their
believe.
favors and their connections.
I didn't.
Or they
think
have
you
that
were-
privilege, don't they?
Okay. I guess I gotta figure out how to break the news to Larry.
Well, however you're going to do that, but it's a done deal.
Okay. I'm hoping that doesn't, create an uproar, because you remember what I told you he said. That was.
As I said, it's done. She's going to be arrested this weekend, and you need to do what you need to do.
sweetheart, you were assaulted. You need to let somebody pay for their crimes, let the law take its course. Maybe it'll just be probation or something, or anger management or something. But let the law take its course.
She's not going to jail. I mean, they'll arrest her and she'll be in jail a little while, but I can't imagine a judge sending her to jail.
Like for a long time or anything,
Oh,
just
no,
maybe
no, no. I
like a
don't
bond
think it-
out pretty quick kind of deal.
Yeah,
I just want to tell Larry what to expect, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Sheriff said, bonds have already been set out there, what she's going to be charged with. She just has to go there and get the bonds person. My guess is that the sheriff will even talk to whoever she's with before he takes her away.
Yeah.
And they'll go down there, bond her out.
They're tight-knit communities out there. They know each other. They
yeah,
might be
it's-
lenient on her, but let the law take its course. Okay?
Okay, I just got to figure out how to talk to Larry, because I know that's going to be another wave and breaking our ice even thinner, between us. So, and it's
That's done.
already, I mean, we're already like, it's okay. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I know that's what you said you were going to do. I just got to figure out how to talk to Larry about it, because we're already barely talking. It's more screaming and, and fighting all the
Well,
time.
this will give you something to talk about.
Hopefully it'll be, hopefully he'll understand.
Yeah. Oh,
I think after I had a little talk with him, he'll understand. You understand? He
Oh, no, he not
right
gonna
now he
understand.
understands how angry I am.
Understand, because what
Yeah,
you don't
but he was pretty
understand,
upset.
what you don't understand is that your precious daughter, who you always taking up in her wrong and enabling her. That's why she's the woman that she is today, because you don't correct her the way you do Greg. And I see the difference. And now you interfering now with one of his witnesses for his case. And you did this to push without Bethany's full approval, but you know Bethany not gonna care. Her father doing it to help her, so she don't really care, but she's nervous because she knows it's going to be more problems with her marriage because of it. So Bethany is going to be a little fearful, but you don't have the whole story on how she provoked that woman and the things that she said, but really don't matter because you know exactly how your daughter is, Mr. Newberg, and you sit up there and tolerate it and still side with her in her crap. And poor little mama just going along with it too. But y'all need to stop with this with Bethany. But I hope let it happen. This may be the catalyst that will finally make Larry grow a pair and deal with her like he should.
But the way you talk to him too, let's be honest. He was upset
I
with
expected
me.
him to be.
Yeah, but he was upset with me that you talked to him that way, and then he fussed at me about it. And I said, I didn't know exactly what you were going to talk to him about, but
Oh, this is his ex-wife. He ought to let her have her business.
well, they weren't ever married, Mom. But the deal is, it's still, she was very, I don't know. She manipulated things while we were out there, and then I pushed her buttons without meaning to push her buttons, even though I tried to be on my best behavior, and I really did. I really did.
I understand. I wouldn't have gone this far if I didn't think that.
But
I trust your father's judgment, so
well, I do too. But it's still.
you're our daughter,
Okay,
we're gonna
okay.
protect you, and we're
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
fight
I
for
know.
you,
I know.
okay?
I
That's
appreciate
where
that.
this came from.
Yeah, you want to fight for her. She all right. She all right. She wasn't doing that bad. So now we're gonna do a double feature. You don't got the information from your dad. Now she wants to talk to Larry. Okay, let's see what Larry says. Let's see how that conversation go, if it goes at all.
Yep. What are you doing here? Thought you were going to go to the building after you left your dad's.
Well, I was going to, but I realized I didn't really have that much stuff to do, and I can pretty much do everything here from my computer. It's just like expense reports and stuff, so it's not that big a deal.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But Dad and I were chit chatting and talking about some things. And how's Jaden and Kaylee doing? And
You're doing good.
Kaylee,
Mm-hmm.
she's doing good too, like from the birth and
Mm-hmm.
everything.
She's healing fine. They're getting well.
Kenai's doing
Keen
okay.
eyes getting bigger.
Yeah. What about the weather and stuff up there? Are they doing okay? Getting like warmer weather up there?
It's fluctuating.
Yeah.
It's warm one day and cold the next day, and they're talking about snow.
Yeah.
So
It was
yeah.
pretty cold when we were up there.
Mhm.
Her parents seem to be doing okay and everything.
Yeah, they're adjusting to baby life up there in Montana. With a newborn running through the house. So yeah, everybody's doing well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. Well, Dad and I were talking
Oh,
about some stuff. What
I'm
is it?
looking at these pictures. I have a keen eye right here.
Oh, can I see him?
Yeah, she's so nervous. He's showing her pictures and stuff. She really don't want to muddy the waters because he's being nice to her right now. But let me tell you something. You better go ahead and tell him quick, fast, in a hurry and pull that Band-Aid off, because you delaying this after Larry talking to you, and this conversation is so far so good. You screw it over and he find out later. Oh, you can best believe you just making it worse on yourself. Bethany, making it worse, because you didn't have to tell your father to proceed with this. You could have told him to call in his people and end it, but no, you gonna go along with it. So your evil behind get what you get.
Send me these. I have a little photo shoot.
Look at his toes.
So fake. You don't care nothing about baby
Yeah,
Kenai
he's getting
or
real big.
Jaden. You just want to go against Lynette with your jealous evil behind.
Mm-hmm. So-
Oh.
Yeah. Mouth open, everything. So what were you saying about your dad?
Understand, I'm gonna say it. Some of you who really side with an individual like her and make like Larry's the wrong one for the whole Sade and Puerto Rico thing, when Sade only went because Shara only went for her niece. And Bethany is the reason why they didn't want her to go. Destiny didn't want her to go. With all the things that Bethany has done and how her personality has been, especially to people of color, ever since she came into these skits, to think that she's cool and okay, and Larry and them wasn't justified in what they did and leaving her out baffles me. Baffles me that you would side with a woman like this. But hey, each his own.
Nothing. He was just he was just telling me that he had gone on vacation up there around that same area at one point, and we were just chit chatting. That kind of made me think I wanted to ask about Jade and Kaylee and them, and since we haven't really talked about them too much since everything happened and stuff. So but Lynette's doing okay.
She's doing fine. She's trying to put everything behind her that happened and trying to just put herself in a better space right now. But she's doing good. I talked to her. Jaden told me about how she's doing around there. So she's trying to make everything better for herself, and considering the situation that happened, she's doing well overall.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm glad we're trying to put stuff behind us.
Yeah.
So.
Well, everybody's doing well, and they're trying to make the situation better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but other than that, just sit here. Keena's doing great.
Yeah, that's good.
Your cute self.
Yeah. I'm gonna go work on some of those expense reports and stuff, but I just just thought I would kind of ask you about some of the stuff that's going on with the baby, and then so all right, I'll be in the dining room on my laptop. Okay.
He's so fake. What happened to the conversation, Bethany? What happened? What happened to you explaining to him right away what's about to go down? So you gonna wait until Jaden calls him or Lynette after the weekend from jail? If you think that she ain't gonna call Larry, you badly mistaken. If you don't think that this is going to come down on you like a ton of bricks, oh Lord, please, I want her to get what's coming to her once and for all. You gonna grow up here, Larry? Finally, are you? Just more to add to the madness. We shall see. Put in the comments what you think about this. I know some of y'all got plenty to say about old Bethany and Larry. So come on, what's going on? How do you think this should go down? You think he should leave her after this? Do you think he will? I don't know if it's about to be ugly, but it's going to be on and popping and excited like that Puerto Rico trip. And I'm here for it. So thanks for being like, comment, share, and subscribe.